Hello beloved, and welcome to your reading. As usual, we are going to be diving deep into the reading to see the messages that Spirit wants to give you at this moment in time. As usual, I always remind you that these readings are generalized and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. As I'm getting your cards on the table, please invite your intuition to be available, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you're receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. So as you can see, we have your tarot cards on the table, and you have received one major arcana card of the Devil card. There's a feeling of a journey that you're currently on. For some of you, I'm hearing a very clear message that you are trying or have been trying to really put some work into yourself. You have been going through perhaps that spiritual awakening. You have really been trying to elevate your status, your situation. But the divine is wanting to give you a heads up, because there is going to be someone who is going to be coming in to invite you to some situations that are dead, to invite you to engage in past behaviors that you know these are not good for you. And what the divine is wanting to tell you, that if this temptation is here, if it wins, if you are tempted and you go back to past behaviors, you are going to see that this is an energy of self-sabotaging that you're stepping into. Because the powerful message that I can hear for you is that the divine is saying that you are almost there. And it is always funny that right at the breakthrough moment, right at that moment where you are almost going to push through, this is when temptation comes in. This is when the ex comes in. This is when your friends invite you to go out drinking, when you know you should be putting in some work into yourself, into that business, into a situation that is meant to be elevating you. But there's a feeling here that the divine is really wanting to bring to your attention, because the divine is saying that sometimes you can be your own worst nightmare. You can be your own worst energy, because you fall into temptation and you fall into self-sabotaging behaviors. There's an energy that the divine really wants you to pay attention to. And this energy is you looking at situations that you really need to start distancing yourself from these situations, because you already know, you already understand that these situations bring no joy. They bring nothing. These situations are well and truly dead. They have served their purpose. And for you, you have been praying. You have been communicating to the divine about your feelings, about what it is that you're really trying to manifest. And the divine is saying that you have been doing really, really well, going on the journey, paying attention to where you are going. Some of you started some health routine. Some of you started something that was really starting to pay off, but you haven't received the price yet. Something bigger is waiting for you. Something bigger is coming your way. And you know, like I said, at that breakthrough moment, this is when you give up. This is when you listen to that voice that says, maybe tomorrow we'll go to the gym. Maybe next week we won't drink. Maybe only this time we'll go out and party. And the divine is saying to you, this is how you step into the energy of our major arcana card, which is the Devil card. And the Devil card, instead of you paying attention, of you focusing, now you're getting intoxicated. Now you are going back with your ex. Now you are doing things that you already know that they didn't serve you in the past. So the divine is asking you, if these things didn't serve you in the past, why are you answering that telephone call? Why are you allowing yourself to get tempted back into a situation? Because when you do, the divine is saying that situation, that reconciliation maybe that is on the cards, you know deep down in your heart and your soul that this situation is well and truly done. But emotionally, you could still be tied to some people, to some situations, to drinking. And the divine is giving you that energy of the Five of Cups that is showing you that if you pick up the telephone call, if you return that message, if you engage in the energies of our major arcana card, which is the Devil card, soon you are going to step into the energy of the Five of Cups, where you're kicking yourself, where you are crying over spilt milk, where you are disappointed at yourself. So the divine is saying that there is an invitation that could be coming in, and you just say, well, maybe just this time. And then before you know it, you are your own worst nightmare. You are sabotaging yourself. You are now procrastinating because your mind is foggy. You are not knowing where exactly you are going. So the divine is saying that the Devil card energy is very, very strong. Yes, there are temptations there, but please be strong and don't allow these temptations to get in your way. So what we're going to do, beloved, is we are going to grab some oracle cards to see what our oracle cards have to say about this situation. For some of you, I'm hearing that there could be that person who is always calling you. You are their shoulder to die, to cry on. You are their ride or die type of person. But the divine is saying that the energy of this situation doesn't bring you up. In fact, it drains your energy. When you should be focusing on yourself, this person calls you up and they're crying again about that relationship. They're crying again about some toxic situation that they've got involved in. And now they're asking you, can we go for a coffee? Because they want to tell you what's happened. And before you know, that coffee turns into going out, turns into going back into a relationship, turns into something that is not good for you. The divine is really emphasizing that there is a temptation that is going to be coming up very soon that is not good for you. There is that energy of attachment that is here, where the divine is wanting you to understand that you need to start distancing yourself from some people. You need to stop watering these dead plants, these dead situations, these dead relationships, and detach yourself. The longing that is here to get back with an ex, to get back with someone who you think perhaps is your soulmate, to get back into a situation. The divine is saying that this is a time for you to understand that you should be healing, you should be detaching yourself, you should be cutting those cords, because this situation is bringing depression. This situation, this entanglement that is here is bringing the energy of the Devil card. So the divine is saying again, understand on a deep level, on a spiritual level, that this situation that is always coming back in different ways, it is stealing your jewels, your blessings, a better future, a new beginning. You're always getting entangled. You're always going back. And before you know it, again, you're starting to realize that this situation doesn't serve you. But what's happened? You have just wasted precious time. So this reading is all about the divine wanting you to understand that stop wasting your time, because you are almost there. You are almost at that point of a breakthrough. And at the point of a breakthrough, this is when temptations always come. All right. So you have something that is here. Again, the divine is saying that there is just something that you're currently not quite seeing. There is something hidden behind the scenes. Okay, this situation here, that you understand that it is completely finished. Still, this situation is going to come up again, telling you some lies, bringing you some promises, asking you, let's just go out for a drink. I've got something to tell you. There is deception on the cards. Okay, so hidden truth, there is just something unknown to you right now, that ex is going to reach out to you. That friend is going to ask you to go out for a drink, and then something happens And then before you know it, you're finding yourself in court, you're finding yourself in situations that you had no business getting entangled in. So the divine is just saying to you that understand that when a situation, someone comes calling, you are going to politely refuse. You are going to have already thought about what you're going to say, because you are not going to get caught off guard. This spider web that is here, that is trying to ensnare you back into a situation, when it happens, you are going to be ready and you're going to know how to say no thank you. I have given up drinking. I am not smoking anymore. I'm not gambling. I'm not doing any of those toxic behaviors. And you're finding new ways that can fill the void of the toxic behaviors, friends that you used to have in the past. So that when you have that telephone call come in, you can decline, and then you can call someone else, a new friend, your soul tribe, to say, hey, let's go for a coffee, because you know that this person is going to be able to uplift you. This person is going to be able to speak life into you, is going to be able to pour in your cup at your weakest hour. So beloved, find ways of avoiding a situation that is trying to reel you back in. This situation is well and truly done, no matter where you look at it. And the divine is really wanting to save you from getting yourself entangled in some toxic situations that are just going to bring this energy of our last tarot card, which was the 5 of Cups. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And it is a goodbye from me. Bye.